with Jim's and talking about getting your kids all set for music in school or music lessons, whatever they prefer. EJ Dombrowski back with us this morning. Hi, EJ.
Hi.
And it's a small musical world.
Yes.
Frank's like, oh yeah, I know EJ. All right.
We go way back.
So EJ, you were saying, oh, come a little closer. I don't want you to fall off the edge there. You were saying that this is a really big week for you guys and for all, rentals. What's going on with kids in school this week? Second week of school.
This is the week that, I guess, kids get into band, of course, and parents are like, I need to get, I'm ready. Where do I get my instrument? What's going on? They're pulling out their instruments out of their closets and get ready to use those.
That might not be the best thing,
No,
right?
Exactly,
no.
yes.
On that same chord we're talking about, you see instruments out there and some of the big chains out there. Why is it more important to buy it at a music store with more quality than quantity?
That's really the biggest benefit to purchasing from a music store is the quality. And the reason is kids get discouraged. When you have a low quality kind of inexpensive instrument, the reason they're inexpensive they're poorly set up, they're poorly tuned, they don't play well. Yeah. So your child that wants to get started in music, they'll start for a few weeks and then they get discouraged because their instrument doesn't sound right, they get disappointed at what they feel like it's their fault, when really it's just a poorly set up, poorly designed instrument. So whenever you have the opportunity to purchase a name brand instrument versus we call it private label or a big box brand, something like that, you always want to buy a name brand. Yeah.
And you don't, the beauty of this too, is that you don't have to outright buy it. Let's talk about your rental program because it's almost like, almost like the furniture companies, like rent to own almost, it's a thing of beauty. It's inexpensive per month, and where does all the money go in the end if your kid decides, hey, yeah, the clarinet is for me after all?
All the money you pay towards the instrument, it goes right towards your purchase, which is great because when you have such a big investment and you hate to drop all the money up front, and many times, not many times, but again, sometimes if people have those inferior instruments and things like that, they won't want to stick with it. If you go for a rental, you're giving them the best opportunity, and if they decide not to, you can always return the instrument, but if they want it, they can keep it, and even better than that is they can upgrade. So that's one of the things we don't talk about a lot of times is you start with that student line instrument, and that's a big investment. But if you go to a step-up instrument down the road, you have to start all over if you don't do a rental. With a rental program, you can roll that in.
Well, exactly. And even if you switch instruments, if someone starts out with a flute but then decides, well, they want to play a
saxophone,
bass something or whatever, the money that they've paid toward the flute can transfer over to the new instrument, right? So
you got it programmed down. That's awesome. That's great.
Well, I'm kind of a first-time parent.
Yes,
I don't understand how all this stuff works. So, a lot of people may be in that boat and realize, like,
absolutely.
oh, this is the most efficient way for me to do this.
Yep.
Because how often do you see students who come in and do that switch?
Oh, yeah. A lot of the band directors will actually, they won't allow them to play the instrument they want. Maybe they want to start on a sax, but they will have the child start on a clarinet first. So that's the thing. You don't want to get, that the director will get you into an instrument that it may not be what you want or the child wants down the road. I mean, it's very common.
All right. So this is a great thing. And you know what? EJ has brought in quite the deal for everybody today. Let's take a look at that. If you call and you rent for 1 month, EJ is going to give you 2 months free. How did you get permission for that? That's amazing.
Don't tell her. I just keep Jim on.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't know. We're not throwing Jim. All right. So again, want to emphasize, rent 1 month, get 2 months for free. Give Jim's Music a call today. They're located on South Military in Green Bay, and the number is 920-496-3710. EJ, great job. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thanks.
You were awesome, EJ.
All right, we'll be right back.
I'm blushing.